K company is a listed company, operates in retail industry. It is based in the north and west of B and has been expanding organically since its listing 20 years ago. Kedington Company wants to expand into the southeast of the B through an acquisition of M Company, an unlisted private company. So this company is a listed company acquirer, and the acquirer is going to acquire an other company, that is the Kedington Company. And the acquirer is a listed company, and the Kedington Company is the unlisted private company. Both companies have a good reputation, but through a provision of diverse range of quality goods for their customers at competitive prices. Although Kedington Company's board of directors is of the opinion that expansion through an acquisition is the way forward for the company, a few directors concerned and think that it may be better for Kedington Company to pursue a strategy for organic growth. What was happening? Previously, the company was expanding organically. Now they are going to do the inorganic growth. Inorganic growth means now they are going to acquire another company. But what was happening? Some of the directors, they are saying that the company should be pursuing a strategy of organic growth, which the company is previously using. Because now the company is changing its strategy from organic to inorganic. Amongst other reasons, this is because they have heard that a significant number of acquisitions are not successful. So why they were saying that? Because they think that the acquisitions are not successful. Now, they are going to acquire the company with the help of the two methods. One is either through a cash payment of 1.84 or a share for share exchange, where a number of M company shares are exchanged for a number of shares of the K company, so that 0.33 dollar in every dollar of the additional value created from the acquisition is allocated to M company shareholders, and the 0.67 dollars in every dollar is allocated to K company shareholders. Guys, if you will see those students who are my paid students, we have already solved such a question in your past papers named as the OPAO company. The same level of the question the examiner is asking in the September 24 mock exam. What is happening? Examiner has given you people the cash offer, as well as the examiner is asking from you people the share for share offer. But what is the problem? The examiner has not told you people that how many number of shares the acquirer will issue and how many number of shares the target company shareholders will be there. Instead of, examiner is saying to you people, a number of M company shares are exchanged for a number of K company shares. So we will find that how we will find the share exchange ratio. In this question, the share exchange ratio was not given. Now, similar acquisition in the retail industry have normally attracted a premium of between 20 to 30% previously. Kedington Company also proposed that if M company shares are bought for cash, this will be paid for by reducing the dividends payable for the company year end by selling assets and investments. So therefore, Kedington Company current capital structure is not expected to change as a result of the acquisition. So Kedington Company has paid 50% of its free cash flow generated from its normal business activities as dividends for many years, while investing remaining 50%. It is expected that to reduce its dividend payable for the coming year to 10% of the cash flows, if M company is acquired through a cash payment. So examiner is telling you people that how you are going to uh, acquire this company. And examiner has told you that if the acquirer is going to use the cash offer, so they have to reduce the dividend payable. And the Kingdom company, whatever the Kingdom company is earning, whatever its cash flows are, 50% the company is paying as dividend and 50% the company is retaining. And if the company is acquired through a cash, so what will happen? The dividends payable for the coming year, what will happen? They will reduce by 10%. Now, examiner has given you the acquirer number of shares that are 80 million and the current share price is 4.58. The following financial information has been extracted from M Company most recent financial statement and from other estimates. M Company has 50 million shares in issue and 60 million of debt consist of 5% bonds redeemable in 15 years time. It deducts 10 million of tax allowable depreciation and non-cash expense in arriving at its profit before interest and tax of 14 million. Its profit after tax was 8.25 million. So examiner has given you the data because such data everyone should be know that this data we apply in the free cash flows model. M company makes an annual cash investment of 9 million in non-current assets and working capital to continue its operation. It is estimated that its cash flow will grow 3.50 annually for the foreseeable future. M company's cost of capital has been estimated 12%. So examiner has given you the M company data and the K company data. Both K company and M company pay corporation tax at an annual rate of 25% on profits payable in the year in which the liability is incurred. K company estimates that it can reduce M company's annual after tax cost by 125 million, and this together with better operational system and management will result in M company price to earning ratio being 16. So examiner has provided you people that in this question the annual after tax cost will be saved 1.5 million, and this together with better operational system and management will result in M company price to earning ratio being 16. Now, very good question. What is the A part of the question, guys? Examiner is asking from you people, discuss the possible reasons why a significant number of acquisitions are not successful and possible steps Kington Company could take to ensure acquisition of M Company is successful. Guys, the examiner has asked you people the 10 marks for that. I will be suggesting you people that everyone should participate, that what are the possible reason why the acquisition failed. Guys, try to participate. Why the acquisition fails?
Maybe because the synergy expected from the acquired company does not meet its expectation.
Yeah, you can say. Now, if I will tell you guys reasons why acquisition fail. See, guys, first, you can tell the examiner like this acquirer is going to acquire a target company. Now, after acquisition, this may be possible that when the company is combined, so the combined business face intense competition. When there is a competition, so to go through this competition, we need, for example, in our products, the advancements. But after the acquisition, we are not able to produce that technological advancements in our products. That's why our acquisition may fail, because the purpose of the acquisition was we want to increase the shareholder wealth. But when we have acquired a company, we actually, after the combination, we are not in a position to compete with the market. Why? We can say that the products which now we are selling, that are not technological superior. So the first point you can discuss here, the advancement, the technology we must have to use, that we are not using. Now, the other thing you can tell, that synergy benefits. Now, guys, in determining the synergy benefits, the management may be over optimistic. Or when we were planning to acquire this target company, maybe we have ignored the cost associated with the acquisition. And later on, when there is a cost, so our ultimate benefits will be lower. Now, when we were going through this target company, we did not perform a due diligence review. Whenever you have to acquire a company, you should perform a due diligence review. In this review, an independent viewer will tell you that whether the actually balance sheet which has been provided to you, the assets or the liabilities, they are actually present or not in the balance sheet, whether there are any hidden assets or liabilities. So you did not perform this due diligence review, and later on the problems was there. Now, what happens after the acquisition? The target company shareholders and the acquirer company shareholders, they are facing the integration problems. They may face the integration problems, or you can say there may be any cultural differences, or there is a language which is being used that is known as the winner curse. Now, what is winner curse, guys? This was a target company. For example, this company was having a worth of $1,000. Now there are the buyers, Mr. A, B, and the C. Just to win this deal, Mr. A has paid excessive premiums. Like the Mr. A has paid the value $2,000. Why? Just to win the deal. Actually, this company was not having a worth of it. And later on, you are repenting. Or you can discuss here, after having acquisition of the one company, you are not focused towards that. Not focused towards, hold on guys. Now, we are saying that we are not focused towards newly acquired business. But what is happening when we have acquired the target company? Instead of focusing on this business, we are looking for the another targets. That is the reason our acquisition is failing. Now, this was the reason. Now, examiner was asking what steps we should take. Now, in this question, you should tell the examiner that the acquirer was the K company and the target company was the M. The K company should have a due diligence review before they are going to acquire the target company. The K company should be having any training mechanism when the both companies are combined. So if the new management and the existing management, they have the any differences of opinion, they should be solved with the table talk. They should be solved with the meetings. If there are any language barriers, there should be some training. Or if as a part of the synergy benefits, before you are going for this company, before you are going to acquire this M company, you should be having in mind that the synergy benefits which be actually achievable or not. Then when you have acquired this business, you should focus on this business instead of you are looking for the other ones. Now, when you have acquired this business, so you should perform a post completion audit. Mean when we have acquired the business, a post acquisition audit or post completion audit. In this audit, you will see that what were our expectations and what we are actually doing. If there is any differences are there, we will inquire for them and we will try to resolve them as well as possible. Understand, guys? We should pay the company the premium, which is normally the 30 to 40% premium is required on the values of the company. If the company is having a 1,000, so we can pay the maximum, the 1,400. That is the normal range. The company is required the 30 to 40% premium. We should not pay the heavy amount of the premiums that later on we will regret. So these are the reasons and the steps which you can take. Now, the other part of the question. Prepare a report for the board of directors of K company, which includes an estimate the value, the current value of M company share and the expected additional value resulting from the acquisition. Now see guys, examiner is asking you people, you have to go through the current market value of the M company and the additional value. Guys, for the calculation of the current market value, in this question, we have to apply the free cash flows to the firm method. You know that the free cash flows method starts with the PBIT. What is the PBIT? That has been given in the question. Tell me. Open the question. Hurry up.
Is 14 million.
How much? 40 million?
14 million.
14 or 40?
14. 14.
Okay. 1-4. What was the rate of taxation? 20?
25%.
20 or 25?
25%. 25.
Okay. So apply the 25% tax. How much is the figure?
3.5.
3.5
million.
3.5.
3.50.
PBIT less tax, add depreciation. The examiner told you what was the depreciation, guys?
10 million.
10. What was the capex?
9 million.
So what is your free cash flows coming?
$11.5.
11.5. And examiner told you people these cash flows will grow up to perpetuity. So you will apply the formula cash flows. The growth was 3.5. So 1.035 divided by cost of capital was given in this question 12%, 0.035. So what is the market value of this business coming?
140.
140. But remember, we have to find the current market value. So this is the total business value. If from this business value, we will deduct the debt. How much was the debt for this M company, guys? 60 million. So your equity market value is how much? 80 million. And if you want to compute the per share value, so 80 million, what was the number of shares for this company? 50 million? So the per
50
share
million
value
shares.
will be $1.60. Very easy. There was nothing to be worried. Now, remember, now that tussle is going to start, which is very much problematic for the students. Yes, Julia, the question has been shared in the group. Now, guys, examiner is asking from you people to compute the additional value. Anyone in the class who can tell me that what is the formula to compute the additional value? Anyone in the class?
the value of the combined company less
Okay.
the market value of Kedington and the market value of
Formula
less
is
original market value.
combined market value minus market value of acquirer
Acquirer
minus market value of target. Now, guys, try to understand this carefully. How we will find the combined market value? In this question, what happens? Examiner has given you people the synergy benefits, which was the reduction in the cost. The cost is being reduced by how much? How much was that?
1.25.
1.25. Guys, remember,
1.25 million.
whenever you have been given the synergy benefits per year and you have to compute the combined market value. So the first step is you will compute the combined earnings. There will be earnings of acquirer plus earnings of target plus synergy. Now, what was the problem in this question? Because earnings mean profit after tax.
Profit after tax.
In this question, examiner has not provided you the earnings of acquirer. Only the target company earnings were given. What was the target company earning? Tell me. 8.25 was given.
8.25. 8.25.
And the synergy was how much?
1.25.
So how much is the combined earnings? Or you cannot say that this is the combined earnings because the earnings of acquirer have not been given. So you can say this is just the earnings, total earnings. For target company after okay, how much? 8.25 plus 1.25, 9.50. This was the first step. In the second step, to get the market value of M company, you will multiply these earnings with the price to earning ratio. Earnings are 9.50 and the price to earning ratio is how much? 16. So how much is the market value of the M company coming? How much?
152. 152.
Now, this is After acquisition, this company market value will be this. What will be the market value of acquirer? Acquirer number of shares were how much? 80 million. And its per share price was given 4.58.
4.58.
So how much is this market value coming? $366.4 million. Now add up these two values. It will be the combined market value. What is that value coming? Tell me. 152 plus 366.4. Tell me. 152 plus 366.4. What is the value?
518.4.
518.
518.4. This you will place here. 518.4. Market value of the acquirer is 366.4. And the acquirer market value was 80. So how much is the benefit coming? Tell me. How much is the benefit?
72.
72. This was examiner asking additional value. Additional value formula is combined market value minus market value of acquirer and the target. The target market value we have found 80 million with the help of the free cash flows method. This was given number of shares multiply by share price. With this combined market value, guys, the rule is if you have been given in the question the synergy per year, so first step you will combine the combined earnings. Earnings of acquirer plus earnings of target plus synergy. In this question, the earnings, the profit after tax of the acquirer PAT was not given. So you cannot say this is the total earnings. This will be the only earnings of the target company after acquisition. So this was the earnings. Then multiply these earnings with the price earning ratio. You will get the market value of MC company after acquisition. And the market value of the acquirer is this. So add them both. This is the combined market value. Now, this was the additional value. Everyone clear?
Sir, I have a question, please.
Yes, excellent.
Sir, if we're going to acquire a company and that company has some earnings plus the synergy benefits, so after acquisition, that earnings and that synergy benefits would be ours. So how can we write that these were the market value or sorry the earnings of the target? Like you have added synergy plus market earnings of the target. So these would be all after the acquisition, not of the target company. So you have right total target company total of total what I'm not
Total
looking for
earnings
the total.
for target company after acquisition.
Yeah, total earnings for target company. So Isn't it would be ours?
See,
Isn't it would be ours after acquisition?
no, see, this will be incorporated already in the combined market value. After combination, this 518, this is valid for both of the parties. This is available for the acquirer as well as for the target. This was the, in this question, this was the problem, that examiner has not provided you the earnings of the acquirer. Normally what happens, whatever the question you will see in your past papers, examiner will provide you the profit after tax of the acquirer as well as for the target. So then we say these are the total earnings of the combined business. But in this question, the earnings was not given for the acquirer. This was an assumption we are using in this question, because if the earnings are not given, we cannot state this is zero. If this is
So,
zero,
sir, another,
so only this is the earnings
Excuse
of
me,
the
sir.
target. Yes.
sir, I
Excuse me,
wanted
sir.
to
So,
ask you,
Yes, one by one, one
I
by one.
wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
So we have got, like we've said, we've got the earnings of target plus synergy and multiplied by the PE ratio to get the market value.
yeah.
So does this PE ratio apply? Does this apply even when the earnings of acquisition of the acquirer were given?
Yeah. See, what happens? This 16 was only relating to the M company. See, when you will see the question, in the question, the examiner has told you that Kingdom company estimates it can reduce M company's annual after tax cost by 1 million of 1.25, and this together with better operational system and management will result in M company price to earning ratio. So normally what happens when you will do the questions of the past papers, in that past papers question, if I give you people more details, we take the total earnings that are the earnings of acquirer
Acquirer, yes, earnings
plus
of target and synergy
earnings of target.
plus synergy.
Whatever our total earnings are coming,
We multiply by the PE ratio.
examiner will tell you in the question that after the acquisition, the price to earning ratio will be this and that. So examiner tells you people the price to earning ratio which will be applicable after acquisition. But in this question, what was happening? Only the difference was the price to earning ratio given was only for M company.
So M company. Okay.
That's why we are multiplying the earnings of the
M company plus synergy.
okay. Now clear?
So
Miss-
if we were given the ratio of the buyer, then simply we have to multiply the combined market value into the PE ratio of the buyer or the group. But in this question, we have been given the price to earning ratio of M company.
M
So
company.
we have to multiply.
Yeah.
We have to
So we
multiply
have
the
to multiply with the only the M company earnings. And in this question, the examiner has, that's why already provided you only the target company earnings. The acquirer earnings was not given. Okay.
Okay, so by multiplying this, we will get a value.
We will get the value only of the M company after acquisition, not the combined. The combined value you will only get when this value and this value, they both will be added. Then we are having the combination.
So basic difference is that if we are not given with the earnings of the acquirer, we have to use the market value of the acquirer and to add the market value of the
Yeah.
target company to get the
Then,
combined
yeah,
market
then
value.
we will have the combined market value. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Temwa, what was your question? What was your concern?
It's fine, sir. It's been clarified.
Okay. Now see, guys, all the students in this class, if you will follow just my approach to go through this questions for the share for share offer or the mix offer or whatever, you will be in a very, very good position to understand whatever the examiner is asking from you people. Let us first solve the cash offer. Guys, in your spreadsheet, have the pre-offer data and then the post-offer data. Now, the K company is the acquirer and the M company is the target. Guys, tell me, what are their number of shares? Their per share values and the total. Guys, tell me, here again, we will state that number of shares, per share value, and the total. Okay, now, what was the number of shares for the acquirer? Everyone, please participate.
$80 million.
80 million. The per share price was given 4.58. So what is the total value? 3.
366.
Now for the M company, the number of shares were 50. And its
50.
per share price we have already computed in the first part as 1.60. So 1.60. And what will be its total value?
80.
80. Now, guys, remember, we are solving the cash offer. In the cash offer, what will happen? The target company shareholders, they will take the cash and they will leave the company. So, acquirer number of shares will be there. Here, you will have the offer value. How much you are offering in the cash offer? What was our offer price?
1.84.
1.84. So
Yeah.
1.84 multiplied by the 50. So what is the price?
92.
92. So our combined value was coming 518.4.
518.4.
If out of 518.4, the 90 million you have paid to the target company. So what is the balance that is available for the acquirer?
426.4. 426.4.
426.
Yes.
Now, you can compute the per share price if you want. 426 divided by 80. How much?
$5.32.
5.32.
5.32.
So now, guys, You have the previous values. You have the revised values. Compute the percentage gain. 426 minus 366.4 over 366.4 into 100. What is the
16%,
percentage coming?
16.2%,
How much?
16.2%,
15 point?
16.2%.
Okay, 16.2%.
Yeah.
And if you want to compute for the other party, 92 minus 80 over 80 multiplied by 100. How much is the gain?
15%.
15%. I will always recommend to my students that please try to solve the question on this total basis instead of the per share. Because on the per share, you people may make mistakes. Like, if I want to solve this on the per share basis as well, so you can solve as well. See, this is the per share price 5.32, 4.58. So 5.32 minus 4.58 over 4.58 into 100. How much is the gain? How much?
16.2%.
The same gain.
Yes.
And for this, our previous price was 1.6 and we are offering them 1.84. So 1.84 minus 1.60 over 1.60 into 100. How much?
15%.
The same values?
Yes.
This was the cash offer. And remember, in the cash offer, target company shareholders, they take cash and left company. Now, guys, we are solving the second offer, which was the share for share offer. Now, remember one thing, which is the most important. When you are solving the share for share offer, so you people should give me answer in the share for share offer. After acquisition, both parties
Have the same share price.
have same share price.
Same share price.
What is the reason for that, guys? Because now after acquisition, they both parties are making a group. Acquirer plus target. They make a group. So it's mean that after the acquisition, the same share price per share will be valid for both of them. Now, just copy the pre-acquisition data. You have Kedington company, then you have the M company. Their number of shares were 80 million. It's 50. Its price was coming as how much? 4.58, 1.60. And 366.4 and 80. Now, this was the most important. In the post-acquisition, normally what happens? Our combined market value was
518.4.
now. Everyone in the class, the acquirer number of shares will remain same. The acquirer number of shares will,
Remain the same.
but in the normal questions, examiner provides you people the share exchange ratio. So we find the new number of shares here. That how many acquirer will issue its shares for the shares of the target company. But in this question, this was not given. Examiner use a hint. Examiner said, whatever your synergy benefits are coming, that will be distributed in between the acquirer and the target. If this was coming as 72, examiner said it's 0.67 will be given to the K company. So this is coming as 48.2 and its 33% will be given to the target company, 23.8. So their previous value was 366. Its previous value was 80. So guys, add them. What will be their revised values? Tell me. 48.2 plus 366.4. How much? What is this?
4.6.
414.6. And this one, how much? Twenty-three point eight.
103.8.
103.8.
Okay. Now, these values you will place here. One zero
0.8.
These are the revised values. Now, try to understand. I told you people that after the acquisition in the share for share offer, the same share price will be valid for both of the parties because they both are the participants in the group. So 414.6 divided by 80, how much is the per share price coming? Is this coming as 5.18? Is this coming?
Yes.
414.6 divided by 80 million. The same share price will be valid for the target company as well. So now can you see how many number of shares will be there? 103.8 divided by 5.18. How many number of shares?
20.
20. Now, all the question have been solved. Now, if you want to tell the examiner that what was the actually share exchange ratio. So guys, can you tell me what was the share exchange ratio? Tell me how this figure is coming here, the 20. Tell me guys.
By dividing the total acquisition or post-acquisition value with the
It
per
was 2
share
over
price.
5.
We get
See guys, if we take this 50, okay, anyone who will try, tell me guys.
It's 2 for 5.
No,
4 1.
Everyone you get
1
0.4.
1 for 4. 4 for 1.
1 to 4. 4 to 1.
see guys,
4. Divided by 4. 50 divided by 5.
this ratio will be,
50 divided
see.
by 4.
if the exchange ratio was given here,
50
this
divided
should
by
be acquirer is issuing
20.
its 2 shares for 5 shares of the target company. 50 into 2 divided by 5. This is giving you the 20.
Yeah.
This, okay. So you will tell the examiner that acquirer will issue its 2 shares for the 5 shares of the target company. So the ratio is 2:5.
2-5.
Now, this was if you have to go through the percentage gain. So 414.6 minus 366.4 over 366.4 into 100. What is the answer?
$13.6.
13.1%.
13.1. And for
Yeah.
the other party, 103.8 minus
29.7.
80 over 80 multiplied by 100. How much?
29.7.
Now, see, why I always say to you people, compute these percentage gains in the total. What is the reason? For example, we are solving the share for share, and you people are following the per share approach. Now, where you can make a mistake. See guys, in the per share approach, how many shares we are offering? Tell me. This will be very easy because 5.18 and the 4.58, you can take a difference. 5.18 minus 4.58 over 4.58 into 100. How much? How much?
Yeah, 13.1%.
The same. But what about this? We already said the 2 shares of the target. Sorry. The 2 shares of the acquirer for the 5 shares of the target company. So guys, can you tell me how you will compute now? Anyone? The acquirer is issuing its 2 shares for 5 shares of the target company. Now see guys, the 2 shares which acquirer is issuing, what is the value of that shares? Can anyone tell me? Tell me guys. Miss Aksa, tell me. Try guys. Anyone? Please tell me guys.
Five point 18 times 2.
See guys, now acquirer is issuing its 2 shares for the 5 shares of the target company. So on the per share basis, what happens? Most of the time, the students are making this mistake. The students are not getting the prices accordingly. Like now, you are confused that which value we have to choose and which we not. Give me 1 minute, guys. Hold on. I am coming back.